The Syrian government has stressed that it will spare no effort to restore normal life in the areas of the country liberated from terrorist groups. The efforts, conducted alongside the local population, prioritise the rehabilitation of infrastructure and public services. Our correspondent HishamWannous has the story.
Normal life gradually returns to the towns of the eastern Ghouta region, east of Damascus, an area that since its total liberation from terrorist gangs in April 2018 is experiencing a continuous voluntary return of its inhabitants, who were forcibly displaced by extremists and who, together with the authorities, continue to work to repair the damage caused by the terrorist occupation.
With the support of the government and state institutions, citizens were able to return and recover their lives. And after 7 years of terrorist occupation, the people who returned to their localities and homes with much enthusiasm and determination to rebuild, work, and sow your lands, full of faith in a better future.
The area had suffered much damage due to terrorist attacks. But thanks to the joint work of citizens, social actors, municipalities, and different ministries, we have managed to recover the course of life, even though much remains to be done.
3 years after the liberation of Ghouta, two centers of the public communications institution in Mila and Hitait al-Terkman were opened after its rehabilitation. One of the many achievements in the field of public services that Damascus is striving to reestablish, despite the European and American economic blockade, in order to guarantee a dignified life for those who come back home.
This was achieved thanks to the sacrifice of our brave soldiers and citizens, and we are currently continuing the work to rehabilitate all the damaged establishments, an issue that would improve the lives of the citizens and the economy of Syria. We work to ensure a dignified return of the refugees and displaced persons. We have restored electricity and drinking water, and we are currently working on the rehabilitation of communication centers, and this center is one of several that were reopened, and we are confident that the future is better.
In the same framework, with official and civil society efforts, dozens of schools that were damaged have been rebuilt, destroyed, or used as centers of operation of terrorist gangs. In addition, thousands of workshops and factories with few resources were reopened, a joint effort covering the services, education and industry sectors, among others, showing that the terrorists and their sponsors failed to fulfill their plans to stop life in Syria.